Right, Blues fans, brace yourselves. There's chatter flying around the corridors at St Andrews, and for once it's not just pub talk. This is real, it's bold, and it could change the whole picture up top. Something's shifting, and the question is whether the club are ready to take the swing. If you want the full story, smash that subscribe button and drop a like, because what I'm about to reveal will have every Blue in Brum arguing all week. I'll start with a bold statement. If Birmingham City are serious about climbing the table and solving their attacking inconsistency, then the club must make a proper move for Che Adams in January. And yes, I know that sounds ambitious, maybe even unrealistic, but hear me out because the pieces are lining up in a way that's far too interesting to ignore. Che Adams, the moment his name comes up, the fan base wakes up. He left in 2019, but let's be honest, the connection never went away. 22 goals in 2018/19, a genuine talisman, and a player who looked made for the rhythm and edge of St Andrews. So why are we talking about him now? Because suddenly, this isn't nostalgic fantasy, it's plausible. Clinton Morrison has already said Blues should go for him. Not could, not maybe, but should. And when someone with Morrison's experience puts it that plainly, you take notice. He sees the same thing everyone else does. This squad is missing a forward who takes responsibility in the final third. Someone who doesn't wait for the game to happen, he shapes it. Now here's where things get interesting. Lyndon Dykes. 2 championship starts under Chris Davies, a striker desperate for minutes as Scotland gear up for the World Cup cycle. You don't need inside info to see the writing on the wall. If Dykes pushes for a move in January, and right now all the signs point that way, Blues suddenly have a striker-shaped gap that needs filling immediately. So why not Adams? Why shouldn't it be Adams? He had a solid first season at Torino. 9 goals in Serie A is respectable, especially while adapting to Italy. But here's the twist. This season he isn't a nailed-on starter, and that matters. Adams, just like Dykes, is battling for his Scotland place. You don't stay relevant by warming the bench abroad. You play, you score, you stay in the conversation. Which brings Birmingham City right back into the frame. Would Adams actually return? There's no guarantee. The summer links fizzled before they even got going, even though he had admirers within the club. But football moves quickly, situations flip. And right now the situation is quietly tilting in Birmingham's favour. Let me put it plainly, if Blues pick up the phone with a serious, structured proposal, guaranteed minutes, a defined role and a tactical plan that suits him, Adams would have to consider it. In fact, he'd be daft not to. And here's the question that's been sticking with me. Why wouldn't Birmingham City go all in for a player who has proven himself here, is loved here, and needs regular football at the exact moment a vacancy may open? It feels almost too logical. But logic doesn't get you far in football unless you act on it. Decisions require bravery, intent, a willingness to shape your season rather than simply react to it. So here's my stance, and I'll stand by it. If Birmingham City want to send a message to the fans, to the league, and to themselves, then Che Adams cannot stay as a rumour. He has to become a real target, a priority, because Adams doesn't just improve the squad, he raises the ceiling of what this team can actually achieve. Now I'll throw it to you, because this is where the real debate begins. If Dykes leaves in January, should Birmingham City put everything into making Che Adams the #1 target? Or should the club move in a completely different direction? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe, like the video, and join the community. We're building a space where every Blues fan has a voice. And trust me, you'll want to be part of what's coming next.